window connecting. Checkbox not checked. Start recording. Checkbox not checked.
Hello, welcome along to the stream. What we're just doing at the moment is testing OBS Studio, which I used to use OBS Classic. I'm now using Studio because Restream Chat came out with some widgets for it, and it also gives me a bit more control over the volumes. So let me just go and see how the volumes and stuff are working out and see if we need to adjust anything. Right, looks like we're not doing too bad.
Menu bar. Sources window. Mixer window.
Although
volume slider for desktop audio. 0.0 dB 100.
that can go right up to 100 because it's better there. Right, is that working? I think.
New notification from Skype. Marshall Fairbrother. Can you come on Team Talk? I'm on server just about to land into LEZL. Nothing major happened earlier. No ST events were there as far as I could tell.
And then what we're going to do is, if we go here, in theory, I should be able to pull up my chat. At least that's how it worked before. That didn't seem to do it this time.
Ops23 ops64c slash program file slash ops studio slash bin slash 64 bit slash ops64.x ops23 point properties for mix slash o button. File edit alt plus e view alt full screen inter docs reset UI lock source mixer control stats chat check stream in for mix chat check.
Oh.
Mixer window properties for mix slash o button. Mixer window scene trans no next no
So
mixer sources scene with status menu bar no pre no
my
status,
chat
ops,
window,
control,
because
no
I
next,
got it
ops,
before.
no next volume slider mix sources
I
window.
can get it to come up by doing that.
Check scene window list screen row eurofly ops 60.
But
mixer window.
there didn't seem to be a chat window.
New desktop audio checkbox not properties volume slider for check scene window list screen sources window list display capture 01 column 1.
Okay, well that's all working. Wonder how the
RAM used CPU at 46.6%.
okay, yeah, fair enough.
Docs reset lock scene control check stats chat stream information chat menu bar full screen interface F11 multi view window multi full docs full status bar stats multi view with status bar full result plus T docs full screen inter docs reset UI lock UI sources check mixer check scene control check stats chat scene transitions window transition down combo box phase. Scene trans no next mixer window.
I'm not too bothered about the actual flying today. I'm just trying to see how this actually works. So
full screen interface dot full result plus T.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Multi view with full screen inter dots full result plus dots reset UI.
Because before I could
control check Stats. Control checked. Scene transitions window. Transition down combo box fade.
Okay.
File alt plus F. Edit alt plus. Copy CTRL plus. Full docs. Full result. Docs. Reset UI. Lock UI. Scenes checked. Sources checked. Scenes checked. Mixer checked. Scene transitions checked. Controls. Stats. Chat checked. Stream information. Chat. Menu bar. Full screen. Docs.
I mean, I just want chat. I don't need all these other things.
Full screen. Docs. Full status. Stat. Multi. Full docs. Full status. Multi. Stats. Status bar. Full result plus. Status bar. Plus. Full docs. Reset UI. Lock. Chat check. Stream info. Reset UI. Stream information. Chat check. Scene transitions window. Transition down combo box fade. Add config.
Yeah.
New desktop. Proper. New sources checkbox.
I know all about that.
Scene add config. New desktop. Volume. Sources with checkbox. Scenes with sources. List. Toolbar. Float button on docs and reattaches it. No next. No previous. Sources window. Ops 23. No next. No previous. Ops 64C. Ops 20 window. Unknown. Unknown. Desktop list.
No, it doesn't look like I can just
float button on docs. Scroll. No options. Mixer
object
window.
nav
Scene
to
transition. No
it.
next. No next. Mixer. Scene. Status bar. Menu bar. No. Sources window. Mixer. Scene. No next. Transition. List. Cut not selected row 1.
Which is interesting
Save not selected row 2. No next. Cut not selected row 1. File alt plus N alt plus E alt plus E. Full screen interface at the left. Docs. Full result plus E.
It would
Status bar alt plus S check. Docs.
let me do that
Reset UI. Lock UI.
before.
Scenes checked. Sources checked. Mixer checked. Scene transition. Controls. Chat. Reset UI. Stream info. Chat. Mixer window. A.
But chat doesn't seem to show. Anyway, I don't know. That's supposed to be a widget for OBS Studio, but it doesn't seem to be very accessible in terms of getting the widget up, so we'll just leave that for now. It did work earlier, but again, it is what it is. Right, anyway, so we're just going to take the Beechcraft premiere around the UK and do a little bit of flying, and eurofly. So we're currently on the ground at Bristol, where there's not much going on by the looks of things. It's very quiet. I have no idea where we're actually even going to go. I mean, we could start getting things on. If I can type in the right and then I guess we'll just have a look where we can go to, because I just want to do some short flights. I guess we could just go to Bournemouth. I'm just going to do some really short flights. Let's do it that way. No idea how much fuel we'll need for that, but we might as well. We'll go to Bournemouth, Marshall. Cardiff's a bit close. We wouldn't even be up in the air for a few. We'd be a really, really short thing. Yeah, should be more than enough fuel. And we can always get some more when we get to Bournemouth. I mean, I'd assume they're not going to give us clearance now. Of course not.
Automatic navigation on.
What happened there?
Menu. Eurofly.
Oh, I wonder why the sound had gone. It's because it's on the door sound, isn't it? And I only have it to play for 10 minutes. So that's auto nav on. I mean, there's not much else for us to do right at this minute. And do that. Because, well, we can't really go. I'll tell you what, let's just get going. We'll taxi slowly.
Ready.
And whilst we're up in the air, I can have a look at this widget thing. See if I can get chat to work. Right. So we'll turn all these on.
Status monitor on.
Do flaps. I don't think I have TCAS on.
Done.
As in the options. Right.
Off. Attention. The doors are on. Parking
Right,
position.
we'll close those then. And then we'll slowly get moving. I'm in no rush because we don't even know what runway we're at.
25R.
So we'll just like go really slow. Alright, Jesse. Once we get past these gates, I'll stop. Maybe you can help with this the widget thing, because I have no idea how to get the chat widget up. I got it up early and it was fine, but I don't know how you do it now. Hang on, let me just get past this gates crap, and then
42R.
and then I'll just bring the plane to a stop and have a look. No way, you stupid woman. Right. We'll pretend we're doing a single engine taxi and just turn one engine off. Right, so basically, I knew you were on about Screaming View earlier. Now I found an easy way was to go to View, go to your docks here, and then you've got all your things here, like this and chat, which is apparently checked at the moment. But it doesn't bring it up anymore. As in, I've no idea how you're supposed to get to it. I can't reach it with... oh, hang on, maybe it's here. Maybe I can get to it. If we use Object Nav.
Chat window, row 1, column 1. Restream chat document, type a message, edit, button. Marshall, hi.
There we go.
Button, 194830, can you come on team talk, sir? Marshall Fairbrother. Button, 1940, did my Skype message read out live. Heading left, the chat is waiting for new messages.
Right, so I think we can access chat that way.
Op 64C.
So obviously it won't let, it loses its focus a bit. But then I can just go back in through Object Nav.
The chat is waiting for new messages. Heading left, did my Skype message read out live.
And then it should update itself. Yeah, which looks like it's up to date with what I have on my phone, so I think we can access chat that way.
Eurofly.
Right, let's just start our other engine and do what this flipping geezer wants us to do.
Space.
Where does he want us to go?
D0R.
Yeah, alright.
Menu.
We'll taxi to runway A2 then.
38R.
Right, now while that's happening...
C current wave 6.4 tons. C ceiling 12 south. C current takeoff speed 207 km per hour.
Okay, 207.
Eurofly.
Right, so we should be coming up to our runway.
East.
Right, we've literally got no passengers or, you know, very little fuel, so
8R.
should be a
Sierra Kilo 737.
Ground active 115.3 hours slash approach 120.9. Center freedom 120.99. Eurofly. Transponder edit land. 88. 4. Eurofly.
right.
Radar contact has been established. Your identification is confirmed.
Yeah, so the sound seems to be working.
Folder view.
My NVDA seems to be a little bit distorted, so I wonder if we turn that down just a little. Not sure. We'll see how we go with that. Anyway,
You're clear to taxi to and take off from runway A2.
right, let's go.
One 109/854R. 151/854R. 177, 183, 105T.
Right, we're up.
13T, 16T.
Sierra Kilo 737. Continue your ascent and maintain runway heading. Maintain your present course.
Off. Take off successful.
Southwest England.
Sierra Kilo 737. Ascent to 500
14 right heading 1, 9 right heading 1.
towards your destination.
Right. Well, that was uneventful.
Good afternoon, Summer 168 Echo, passing altitude 2,700 feet, 15,500 birds.
466 slash 854 tailwind 5 R.
I think they're fine now. It was the MVDA was a bit stuck before, but it seems
520 slash
alright.
800. 528 tailwind 5 R. 536 tailwind 5 R.
So,
671 Z.
oh, he's going to shout at us now. I'm not really focusing on this plane.
Minus 1 T. Minus 4 T.
Like I said, I'm just trying to do this as a sort of test, which is why we're just doing these really random flights. And we'll just put this into a descent so he'll shut up. I'll tell you what.
5 0 top 1 3 3 1.
Right, just do that. So then, like, now, Marshall's messages, which I just looked at on my phone, should in theory... There you go. And I assume if I also put test, for example, in there, that will go...
Test. Graphic status. Graphic status. Heading level 5 for 8. The chat is waiting for new messages.
That will go there.
Eurofly 01, Eurofly.
Good.
533 tailwind 5 R.
So that worked. Right, they want us up to 6,000, so I'll just sort of manually climb us. Might as well do a bit of something manually myself. Because we're in no rush. Right, so that's us away. Let's see what's happening around here then. So,
FMC, Bournemouth, 72 km ahead, 7 in, list, traffic. Dashboard, UK, England, 2, Southwest England, Somerset, 4, Momentum, 5.
and there we go. I was debating actually doing an update video on Eurofly 3 because I think it's still coming along, but I mean Stefan hasn't really issued much of an update for the community for a good while. I mean he has on the beta list, but not publicly. Right.
2768Z.
Yeah, we're fine.
65
I don't even know if we're going to get up to 6,000, but we'll deal with it.
FMC, Bournemouth, 65 km ahead, 7 in, list, Bournemouth, 65 km ahead, dashboard, Eurofly. Partly sunny temperature, 8 degrees western, 5 km per hour, cloudless, W.
Let's see if anyone's doing any ridiculous flights. Where am I? I'm in the rankings. I can't believe I'm still 386 when I haven't opened Eurofly for ages. Like, I had to do all updates when I... Oh, of course, he always does long flights.
Departure airport, New York, John F. Course, Copenhagen, Castro. Last known position, New York, current, Manuel, Airbus A380 with departure, left, John 8, 7, Boeing 767 with departure airport, left, Dennis Nelson, 2, says the C1, departure airport, to visit, course, now with the Morgan, left, Marvin, 6, airspeed is not 50, departure airport, left, current, 6,
Old airspeeders still going. Nowhere else but Eurofly.
Boeing 747 with freedom,
NASA.
SSER, space.
I don't know if that's his name or if
Boeing
that's
740, departure, left, Valley, 5, Ember 195 with 104, departure airport, to south, course,
someone
5,
flying my mod
red,
there.
DC8 from lane with 0 passengers, red, departure airport, Atlanta, course, SD, left, Marek, 6, Boeing 787 Dreamliner with departure airport, now with the Morgan Sun, course, Abu Dhabi, United Air, left, Shelby Grade, 400, Ember Legacy 600 with 7 passengers, Shelby Grade, 400, the Behringer, 1, Boeing 777 200 LR Rolliner with 430,
etc. etc.
16, 4231, Z.
Kilo 737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport. We wish you a safe flight.
Right.
16 T. 533 crosswind from right R. 4616.
That's what I was looking for. Right, yeah, we can increase our
219.5 F.
speed.
1888199. Eurofly. 610/854 crosswind from right R. Speed type characters off. 674/854 crosswind from right. 736/854 crosswind from right. 778/800.
Right, yeah, we're in no
49
rush.
km
I'm not
20,
rushing to get there, so
5480.
we're fine. Right, we're about to level off,
6,
so
0, 600, 600, 0, 8.
we'll
Eurofly.
just let the auto altitude level us off. So hopefully OBS Studio will be a bit better. I'm also hoping it'll be a bit better optimized, because I've got it streaming at this is video at the moment. It's streaming video. It's about 4,000 on the bit rate, because that's what it recommended, and I can't remember exactly what I put my resolution to, but yeah, I downscaled it somewhat.
41.2% RAM used. CPU at 33.4%.
And yeah, it doesn't seem to be like majorly having an effect on the RAM or CPU. So hopefully it'll be a little bit better optimized for streaming. It's not quite as accessible, but it'll do.
9, 4, 4, 4, 5. Eurofly. 33 km more plan.
I
6,003.
mean, we really kind of need to start descending.
Minus 10.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not sure that we're actually going to be able to descend in time, to be honest with you. 6,000 was a bit high. I think I might just take control and just swing us off a little bit to the right.
28 km Bournemouth 2030 plan. 788 crosswind from right. 5552. Minus 10.
Hello, Stalin, or however you pronounce your name, from India. Marshall, you just got a minus 2,800 FPM landing rate for Ryanair. Well, that's sort of standard for Ryanair, isn't it?
4884.
Rider 1443, good afternoon. To you by Go Lima, descend flight level 120.
21 km 4532.
Out of clouds.
Mostly clear temperature 7 windy western 5 km per hour dark grey cloud 79
Right,
meters
the
volume.
weather's literally the same here. But
68 left heading 110. 69 left heading 1 plan.
well, I'm just kind of letting us drift off to the right of the airport, because
19 km 4157.
we're quite high, so we need to descend. I make videos on other flight simulator games. Well, I do videos on FSX already and P3D. They're really the only other two accessible flight simulators. There's Eurofly, there's FSX, and there's P3D, all of which I've streamed and put out videos for. And other than that, there is no other accessible flight sim.
3318. 19 km Bournemouth 200406.
Right, I think we can probably start getting back on course.
3173.
Just about. I'll probably come on Team Talk. Yeah, we'll see, Marshall.
Fifteen km 2794.
Right, so
List. Current takeoff speed. Current landing airspeed 206 km per
206 is around
13
there
km Bournemouth 2602.
for our landing speed. We're still a little bit high. I might have to take us on a bit of a circle around the airport, but that's alright. I create playlists. I have, well, they're not really, I could put them all into playlists, but they're very random. I haven't got Eurofly playlist and FSX playlist. I do have a flight simulator tutorial playlist, which is for FSX and P3D. But I'll always put in the title of the video what the sim is. Whether so, like if you look at my last video, it says P3D. This one obviously has Eurofly, so it's Eurofly.
73, 1597.
Right.
2.1 km north 2004.
Now, AutoNav's going to keep us on a circle here. I'm just going to disconnect AutoNav actually and just let us fly over the top of the airport.
Altitude F0.
We'll let that do that. Whilst that's happening, we'll get us slowing down. Yeah, I really wish they'd find a better way to calculate the cruising altitudes on this game, or at least let you put in your cruise, because 6,000 was just way too high for this flight.
637, 972/500.
Right, that's us coming down.
5.0 km.
Going away from the airport, but that's good, it'll give us a bit more room.
574/0 crosswind, 562/863/546/0 crosswind from left.
Right. Flaps can go out now.
7.0 km north 751/500. 446/0 crosswind.
We might as well get gear down.
7.8 km north left.
We might as well begin turning back.
300/650/500.
Tell you what, I'll have control
-5.
of the
-11.
pitch.
315/0 crosswind left.
Keep the
8.5
speed
km 299 crosswind from right.
there.
584.
That'll do us now. You think Eurofly is the better game? I wouldn't say Eurofly is better at all, but it is. It will always be. Well, I mean, it's free, so that's a major advantage. Yes. I would always say you get what you pay for. Eurofly is free because it's very basic. I enjoy Eurofly, and it's a good place for people to start. If they know nothing about any type of planes, but it's not really a simulator. Whereas FSX, P3D, those types of things are, you have to pay for a good amount of what you get. You have to put money in, but you get.
105.
Right, we can level off here.
0.
You get
4.3 km north 200649.
more realism for that.
262/0 left. 247, 241, 236/0 crosswind, 225/218, 213/207 crosswind from right.
I'm just trying to focus on the plane as well as
3.3 km
the
left.
thing. Right, and Marshall, what happened with the stream earlier? It was a test, basically. I was testing the widgets and I was testing OBS Studio, so I just did a quick start stream, stop stream, just to see that it actually worked. That's all it was for. I'm really not bothered about that, Marshall, the restriction, whatever.
1.4 km north.
There's so much that's not realistic about this anyway that I'm not
-10.
I'm not
-6.
massively bothered.
77.
If we were on FSX or
69,
something, then that's a
66.
different story.
207 dead white 59. 57. 55.
You know,
52.
on
51.
here, whatever.
-8. 43.
Right.
32. 29. 18. 15. 12. 9. -5. 5. 4. -2. 3.
Right, we'll just let it land itself. And we're down. Reverse.
149/0. 141/134. 129/.
Take reverse out. I'm in no rush. Flaps
Ground
up.
115.5. F1. Eurofly.
Oh, would you look at that? I'm on ground.
-1184.
Right, we'll just keep taxiing.
Landing successful.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Yeah, I know Abhishek. Yeah, he's in the Eurofly or WhatsApp group, so I'm glad people enjoy them.
-625.
That is the idea.
113. -540.
Right, there we go along the runway. Well, clearing the runway or whatever that means. The dinging sound.
-113. -7.
Stop, you
-5.
blooming thing. This is the problem with streaming. You focus too much on the plane, and not on the stream rather, and not the plane. Oh well.
Done.
Right. Let's add to the realism here by reversing a plane backwards. As if my Alexa just activated.
45/8 up land.
I don't like these Alexas. They just listen to everything.
Parking position.
Right.
On.
There we go. That'll do.
Environmental control off. Climate control off.
Status monitor off.
Lights off.
Automatic navigation
And
off.
all that off, and engines off, and whatever, and doors can open. And there we go. That was very easy.
125 km, 14 and 23 seconds.
14 minutes. Right. Let me just catch up with chat, and then we'll fly somewhere else or something. Jesse.
1772.
Right. Right, let's see where else we can fly. Because, like I say, I was just doing this as a test stream really with OBS Studio, but I might as well do a few little flights.
Edwin Southampton. Edwin 39 km. Edwin Exeter. 100. Edwin Oxford. Edwin London Heathrow. Edwin London Gatwick. Edwin Gloucestershire. 126. Wales Cardiff. 120. France Cherbourg Margaret. 120. Edwin London Newham. 154 km.
Oh, Marshall wanted me to go into Cardiff, didn't we? So that's kind of going back the way we've just come.
France Cherbourg Margaret. Edwin London Newton. Guernsey St. Peter Port. Jersey St. Helier. 177 km. Guernsey St. Peter Port. 159 km. Guernsey
Guess
St.
we
Peter
could
Port.
go over to
159 km.
Guernsey.
159
That'd
left.
be
Guernsey St. Peter Port.
something a bit
159
different.
km. 115. Added to FM.
Let's do that, shall we?
1772. Fuel amount. L edit. 0.
Right, let's add a little bit more fuel.
Ground back to 115.5 towers slash approach 1.
Yeah. Right.
Ceiling 12,000. Current takeoff. Current range 631 km. Land 159 km. Land.
Should be fine. Close the doors. And
737, please stand
I'm not going to let me go. Apparently.
Op 23. Op 6.
That's a very old ground. Right.
Op 60. Chat window. Op 23.1. Chat window.
Yeah, so this should now,
Chat window. Restream chat.
again, if I check that this is still going.
Group with aftercheck. Button. Musical masking with Stalin Ferris. High deadland.
Oh, there we go.
2807.
Yeah,
Button.
that works.
20. High deadland. Musical masking with button. 2010. Can you add me on that group with aftercheck?
Can I add you on the... probably. I don't even know how I do that on WhatsApp. I'm going to figure it out, probably. Do I have you on WhatsApp, like your number? I think there might be a... let me go and have a look. I might be able to get an invite link. Yeah, I've got the group. I don't know how... does anyone know how you get a invite link to a WhatsApp group? I might be able to invite you if I have you on WhatsApp. There should be a way to get an invite link, but
Menu. Op 23.1. Op 64.
WhatsApp don't make it
No,
very
op,
easy.
Op 6. Chat window. Chat window. 20. Button. 2010 zeros. Can you add me on that group with aftercheck? Music. Button. 2012 38. Yes. Mute. Button. 2013 8,805,196,013. Marshall Fairbrother.
Okay.
Button. 2013 38. Just trying this landing again. Heading level 5 for A.
Oh,
Just try
okay.
it. 20. Button. Marshall Fairbrother.
I don't know
8,805,196,013.
what that is.
2013 08. Button. Musical masking with Stalin Ferris. But 28,805. Eurofly 01. Eurofly.
Right, this guy's not
737, please
gonna let
stand
me.
by.
This guy, I mean, it's me, but whatever. Yeah, sort of. These stand by behind other traffic. There's not gonna be any other traffic here. It's like virtually dead. This airport is in real life. We'll do auto nav, shall we?
Automatic navigation.
Oh, let's just start getting things powered on. We'll be going soon enough. do all this before I forget, and
One.
well,
Done.
I guess we'll get moving.
22. Zero.
Yeah.
23. 2272.
Right.
Black 3 blocks. Ceiling 12,000. Current takeoff speed.
Take
207 km per hour.
speed.
Current takeoff speed. Black Eurofly.
Oh wait, one. Right, good.
36.
There we go. We'll get some speed up then.
49. Mostly clear temperature 7 degrees western. 5 km per hour. Dark gray clouds 44
Yeah.
77 meters above you.
Not much going on around here. Oh, it's probably our runway
West.
already.
A1.
11.
A1.
Ground active 115.5 towers slash approach 119.5. Enter. 1. 9.
A1.
9. 5. 9. 1. 5. Eurofly. Ground 115.5 towers slash approach 109. Land.
Come here,
Enter.
tower.
1. 8. 8. 1. 0. 0. 1. 9.
We're never going to get onto
Eurofly.
tower at this rate.
Ground
Right, I think
115.5
we're on
towers slash
tower
approach active
now.
109.
There we go. Right, we don't need to squawk. We've already done that. No, they're not in use because I'm sat on one. Alright, looks like we're going to have to wait
A1.
for a little while, so we'll just sit here.
A1. A1.
That's your number on WhatsApp. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, there should be a way on WhatsApp for me to just get a link that I can put in the chat, and then you can just click that, and you know, it's an invite link. But I don't know if only admins can do that or something.
A1. A1.
Right, is he going to give us?
A1.
Oh, come on, they're not full at all.
A1.
Mm.
A1. 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 A1.
Yay! Right, we can go.
A1.
Power.
A1.
138/854.
Right.
159/854. 178/853.
Rotates. Airborne. Positive rate. Gear up.
239.
Take off successful.
17. Altitude. 0. 1. Eurofly. Three 352/854 crosswind from right. 439/854 crosswind from right. 494/800, 504/510/516/800, 525/800, 534 crosswind from right.
Right, good. Let's just watch them climb us to 11,000. Oh no, we're only going up to 6, that's alright.
0.
We'll go up on that. Right, we'll let it do its thing. George, this is the Beech Craft Premier. It's a little private jet.
Clorox Marine Conservation Zone.
You're flying the... That's going to be some short flights in the 777 then.
2211, land.
Right. I think the last time we flew this aircraft on stream, we went into France somewhere and nearly ran out of fuel and landed with about, I don't know, 10 litres of fuel or something ridiculous.
1398/6000.
Right, this is climbing fine.
Permission on the 2A to have a pavement inspection. Spare 2 on Roger, hold position, how long will it?
Yeah, I like this aircraft. It's one of those that sounds alright in Eurofly, even when you're... Because some of them on Eurofly, when you're on the ground, it doesn't really sound right. But this one doesn't sound too bad with the engine pitches. I'm going to go and test something as well. I also want to see if I put something in my Twitch chat, if that will show up in Restream. I've just put test in my Twitch chat, so now if we go to the Restream.
20 button 2013088800 Marshall button 20 just try this land mute button 20 mark 20 hi mute 20 George 20 double time button 20 I'm not wide world George Antonio Andre wide world button 20 yeah thanks I would 20 2131
there we go.
Button
Blind flight sim
button with flight simmer 20 test George button 20 how can I get the news box are there on the orange?
They are on the O-Rinks, and there's also a shared folder that I can put in the thing. There's a Dropbox folder that's got a few extra aircrafts and audio things.
The chat is waiting for new messages.
Let me go and drop that in.
Flying through clouds. Out of clouds.
South Dorset Marine Conservation Zone.
There you go, I've just put a link in. That's a folder with, there's a few extra aircraft, and there's also an audio folder with the audio files that I'm currently using. I don't know if you have that. It just improves some of the airport sounds and things.
5978/657/854 tailwind 193.
Oh blooming heck, we've got a massive tailwind. We're going to be there easily.
718/854 tailwind 731/850 land. 765, 772/854 tailwind 788/800 796.
We might as well stop there. I mean,
193 996.
our speed is pretty much at 1,000 in a Premier. That's ridiculous.
FMC St. Peter Port, 97 km ahead, 7 min, list St. Pete, dashboard, Eurofly.
Right.
Op 6. Op, chat window.
Looks like we're fine then.
Clickable toggle message, edit, the chat is heading level 5 for 8. What do you know, 2025, what do you know of the article number 13? Will you have the permission to continue the streams? 20, button. George Antonio, and it got rejected. George
Got
Antonio
rejected. Oh dear, Marshall.
What do you know of the article
What do
number
I know
13?
about the
Will you have the permission to
Article
continue the streams?
13? Well, I don't know a lot about it, to be honest with you. I haven't read into it. I mean, I don't think our streams are going to be a problem, really. I don't think they're really interested in anything to do with that.
Flying through clouds.
It does, from what I can see, it does limit online content, so that's frustrating. But it's Article 13 is related to the European Union, isn't it? Which the UK is currently trying to leave. So if we do leave the European Union, then I mean, I'd have to read up on it a bit more, but I don't think it then applies to the UK, does it?
Clouds.
Eurofly, oh, Eurofly.
Flying through clouds.
But I think we'll be fine. I mean, me personally, it's not such a big deal. Like, even if I had to stop the streams, it'd be a shame. But I mean, you know, I don't get any real income from the streams. It's just for entertainment. There are people online who do a lot of stuff and get actual income from that, and if Article 13 were to affect them, they'd probably end up without a lot of that income, which is a major issue for them, obviously. But I don't think it'll affect us now.
FMC St. Peter Port, 74 km ahead, 5 minutes dashboard,
Right.
Eurofly, 803 crossline from left.
I think we've lost that ridiculous tailwind. No, this plane does sound good. Yeah, I like this aircraft. I don't think they're taking stuff off YouTube, Marshall, exactly. I think it's not like a ban on all online content, but it is censoring things. But like I say, I think it's to do with the European Union, so when and if the UK leaves the European Union, which is probably going to happen in, like, you know, 3 million years, then it won't be law for us.
$60 km St. Peter Port, 6003. Euro 13.
Alright, we should probably start
-8,
just
-6.
descending now slowly.
Clear temperature 7 windy western, 6 km per hour in clouds. 5932.
Oh,
5918.
You have entered the airspace.
so, oh yeah, there we go.
Navigation confirmed.
I was wondering when he was going to ask me to identify. How are we doing?
1783.
Fuel all looks
Ceiling 12,005.
good.
Land, Euro, land.
Oh,
Transport. 5, 4, 3, Eurofly. Trans, 5, 4. Eurofly.
right.
St. Peter Port, 47 km,
Oh,
47
that's
km,
our destination
-8,
airport.
-11,
Get us descending a bit more.
-9.
Yeah. I don't even know what goes into this airport, to be honest with you. Pretty much nothing.
Op 60, Op 6, chat window. Chat window, Angeline, button, Angeline Ross. What do you know of the article number 13? And button, 2025 for, this plane sounds real good. Marsh, but, if I, 2020,
Yeah, I've read all
answers.
these.
20, this, Marshall, 2020, I'm heading, this, clickable toggle button, not press sub menu. Eurofly.
Yeah, I have the chat open on my phone as well, so I'm reading them on there. But I wish it would read them out. It really should read them out as text to speech, but it never does. As in, people might not understand what I mean by that. I mean, as in, just read it out automatically without me having to go in there, because then everyone can just hear it straight away. But there we go.
35 km, 4238.
Out of clouds.
3734. Mac. 29 km, St. Petersburg, 203237.
Flying up runway 28, miles clear, from 617 November. Tesla 130, and then unit any altitude fixed vessel? No, so much. Copy that, mate, just 2-1, thank you. Ocean 7 Charlie Bravo, line up, wait, 3. Flying up runway 28, miles clear, from 617 November. Ryanair 730 from Yankee conductor, stop mode, altitude 310, QNH 1015.
Altitude from Yankee to 75, altitude 1015. 1015, yes, come in.
Kyle, I see you mean map content. No, I don't think you can use anything else. Only the default maps that are provided. You can't add any other places or airports, unfortunately.
11 km, 2089.
Right, we're not doing too bad. We need to start slowing down though.
1928. 8.6 km, St. Peter.
Right, we'll do a little sort of circle off to the right just to lose a bit more altitude here.
30. 60 left heading. Free flight list. Current takeoff speed. Current landing airspeed. 206 km. Land. 7.1 km. 1729. Minus 9. 589/0 at wind 6. 534.
Flaps.
206. 1584. 6.6 km. St. Petersburg. 203245. 461/0 at wind 6.
Do gear now as well. That sounds good as well.
6.6, 1446.
Right.
359
We'll leave that speed there just as we lose a bit more altitude because it's going to take us a little while.
6.7, 101 left heading. Land.
Keep us on course a bit. Hi Josh. Hi. Yeah, so we're doing this as a test stream, Josh, but I figured out with the chat, so what you can do is if you go to the menu and then go to view, then go to docs, I think it's called, you can then select chat there, and then if you use object nav, go to your chat window, obviously you can bring it up. So that's how I got the widget back, because I think I got rid of it, or Alt F4'd it before, and then obviously it's a struggle to get it back. But if you go in through the views menu,
104 left heading, 100,
then
6.3 km, St. Petersburg, 2035, 940.
right,
15 south.
we'll just keep turning this back on course a little bit.
6.1 km, 806.
I do like the fact that you with OBS Studio though, because I was using OBS Classic before, just because I didn't really feel the need to switch. But seeing as you've got the widgets, I thought I might as well. And I like the fact you've got the volume sliders. You can adjust dynamically the mixer thing.
6.1, 646.
Right, let's get us back on course now. Slow down even more.
330/0 crosswind from right. 276 slash 269 slash 262 slash 256 slash 5.4 244 slash 238 slash 0 tailwind 6 226 slash 0 tailwind 6 211 slash 0 204 tailwind 6 508
Right.
5.0 km 500
Looking alright.
493
As long as we can keep losing that altitude. Oh, Josh, I was going to ask you, did you ever contact Ideal Flight or hear back from them about X-Plane? I know they're still working on the like accessibility update, and that's coming out soon. So did you ever ask them about it, or are you going to ask them about it like once they've done all with all the accessibility stuff?
2.9 km St. Peter 326. Heading 70 2.7 km.
Right, we still need to lose a little bit more altitude.
Land.
Swing us off a little bit.
271. 243. 2.1 k 233. 229.
Right.
2.0 km St. Land 69 land.
Good.
213. St. Peter Port 2 km 204.
Keep losing that altitude.
Guernsey.
Get our clearance from our mate Eric Bellavance. Thank you, Eric.
154.
Don't know which one we've got today because there's of course about 500 of them on the
128.
Eurofly profiles, but
117. 113.
we've got one of them.
9 right heading 57. 9 right heading 57. 11 right heading 59.
Automatic navigation off.
78.
Oh, I see. Right, it's- yeah.
Navigation on.
66.
Right, we're fine.
0.6. 59. 56.
Keep losing that altitude.
46. 42. 39. 36. 33. 0.4 km St. Peter Port 20. 50. 24.
Yeah, we're just
16.
it's
13.
doing the old. Obviously, you don't have to
5,
line up
7,
with it, so whatever.
5, 4. 2. Minus.
And we're down. Reverse. Easy.
Number 396, cross feature ready, Juliet, taxi straight.
111 slash 6.
Don't you just love it when you get Delta 296 in Guernsey of the UK?
Number 468 heavy.
Oh no, Dad, Delta 468 Heavy's rocked up now. Hiya, Delta 468.
Round 115.9.
Didn't know Delta came into
1.
Guernsey.
Dot. 9.
Nice.
Eurofly.
Nice.
98.
Oh, good old Eurofly. Right,
Minus 820.
let's just keep taxiing along. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't actually just Eurofly, but it's just just nice for me because I had OBS Classic, and sometimes the microphone would be way too quiet or something, but I couldn't adjust it.
Minus 200.
And you asked him, he didn't say yes or no. Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough.
0. 46. Minus 130.
Fair enough then. I mean,
minus 119.
there'd certainly be a lot of logistics in it. It wouldn't be an easy thing, but
minus 57.
as long as it's still at the
32.
it's still a possibility.
Minus 1.
Parking position.
0.
Done.
Environmental control off, pressure off. Climate control off. Cabin lights off, tail lights off. Strobe lights off.
Done.
I'm back. I just had to sort something out. Right, what do we need to do? You can go off and oh, weather radar. Oh, we shouldn't really have the weather radar on here anyway because of its it's I don't know. It has the radioactive the radiation, whatever. It sends out to detect stuff, but whatever. We don't care. We'll just have to send radioactive stuff out into Guernsey. Right. I was going to say we'll get the passengers off, but there aren't any. Right. We'll turn all this off. That's pretty much all I needed to do, to be honest with you. I just wanted to test the test OBS Studio, and we've done a few little flights, and that all worked out. Oh yeah, Josh, I know Delta flies in, but it's just because we're at Guernsey and it's like a tiny airport. They only have like, well, you know, I mean at the very most they'd maybe get an A320 in here at the very most, that's about it. And then Delta definitely don't fly in here. You've downloaded it, you got, okay, that's good, George, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, there's a few other mods and things in there. Right, I think that's going to do it then. Apologies it's a short stream, but I just wanted to test OBS Studio, and that definitely works, and it's nice that I can easily go and change the title of the stream and view the chat and stuff from OBS itself now. I don't know when I'll stream next. I'm on a break at the moment from school and whatever, so there's 2 weeks, so it's possible I might stream at some point a bit more frequently over the next few weeks. But I'm also quite busy because there's exams going on soon and whatever, so we will see how it goes. Right. Oh yeah, I've got to remember how you go in here now and stop the stream. Oh come on.
No objects inside. No previous.
What do you actually go to? Oh, here I assume.
Eurofly window. Unknown with Euro. System menu. System sub menu space. System minimize button. Maximize close button. Chat window. No next. Menu bar. File plus F. Menu. Status bar. Scenes window. Sources window.
Oh yeah,
mixer window. Scene transitions window. No next. Sources window. Scenes window. Status bar. Scene transit. No next. Mixer window. Properties for desktop audio button.
I don't actually know.
Mixer window. Scene transit. No next. Mixer. Ops 23. Chat window. No next. Menu bar. Status bar. Scenes window. Sources.
How the hell do you stop the stream?
Mixer window. Scene transitions with mixer. Properties for desktop audio button.
Right. Oh.
No object. Mixer window. Properties for mixer window. Volume slider for desktop audio. Volume 60. Volume slider.
I just turned my desktop audio down. There's my sources. Where do I actually stop the stream? Oh, that's some interesting info actually. Kilobytes per second, it's going at pretty much 4,000, which is where it should be. Apparently it hasn't dropped any frames. That shows me how long I've been live. CPU is that 23 FPS apparently, so that looks good. But I just don't know how to stop the actual bloody stream. Anyone know what to do? Otherwise I'm just going to Alt F4 it, I guess. I know it's a checkbox, Marshall, I just can't get to it again. Josh, you can check. Yeah, I know, yeah. As long as I can change my stream title, that's all I need, that's fine. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to see if I can Alt F4 it, because I have no idea how to do it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Just a short stream, as I say, but I'll see you next time. Now, how do I do this? I have no idea when I'm going to go, but... Oh, here we go. Yes, I most certainly am. Right, yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.